What's going on, everybody, and welcome to GNR Central. And we've got some Guns N' Roses news that broke a couple days ago. So Guns N' Roses have announced additional fall 2019 dates for the Not In This Lifetime tour, and they've added a bunch more U.S. tour dates. So in addition to those festivals that they're playing, they revealed that, of course, they're playing Mexico. I think I reported on that last week. And then they're playing a bunch more U.S. dates. Starting September 25th, they're going to be playing in Charlotte, and then they're going to be playing all the way to November 2nd. So they're going to be hitting Charlotte, Louisville, which we know we already previously announced that. They'll be doing a show in Jacksonville, Austin, Texas. They're going to be playing, which I don't think Austin, Texas is part of the Austin City Limits Festival. And then they'll be playing Wichita, Kansas in between both weekends. They're playing the Austin City Limits Festival, Lincoln, Nebraska. They'll be playing the Exit 111 Festival, as well as New Orleans, Salt Lake City. And then they're going to be playing Las Vegas 2 nights at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace. I was a little shocked when I saw the venue because the Coliseum holds about 4,000 people, so it's not a huge venue like the T-Mobile Arena. And people are criticizing the band, and rightfully so. So the tickets aren't available yet. They go on sale this Friday. So if you guys have, or if you guys are a member of the Night Train Club, which I think is a complete waste of money, and I refuse to give my money to it, you can get pre-sale tickets. So Franz sent me a screenshot. So if you guys want general admission just to the pit, those are $1,000. If you guys want section 303 or 306, which is probably the nosebleeds, those ones retail for $249. And there's also section 307, which is, I guess, better, probably in the same section of seats, but probably a better view. Those ones retail for $349 US. Now, what's crazy is there's somebody else on the forum who posted some of the other ticket prices. So if you guys want like the VIP treatment, you're going to pay even more money. So the upper deck apparently starts at $169 plus fees. So I'm not sure why there's a difference in cost between the section 303 and upper deck. Maybe upper deck or even more seats. And then the pit patience package. So if you want the pit tickets, but then you want the patience package on top of that, that one's $1,319.91. The Live and Let Die package, which is in the 200s, is about $631.41. The Section 104 Platinum pricing varies from $1,480 to $1,730 plus fees. And Section 103 Premium Paradise City VIP Lounge package is an unbelievable $1,786.41 plus fees. This is just shameful what they're asking for these ticket prices. I mean, for a band that claims to be all about the fans, they really done nothing for the fans. And then, they charge $1,000 for that useless hunk of junk they call the Appetite for Destruction Locked and Loaded box set, which you can get now, I think, for $400 because they weren't able to sell all 10,000 of them or so. So, I mean, I'm sure the ticket prices probably aren't this bad for some of the other places they're playing, but because it's Vegas and probably because it's a much smaller and intimate venue, they're basically able to ask such outrageous prices. So let's go into our next news story. Now, this is a pretty cool story. For those of you guys who are fans of the older lineup of Guns N' Roses from the Use Your Illusion era, there's an old newspaper clipping that surfaced online from the A4D website that does a lot of archiving of like old interviews and newspaper articles. They were able to pull the review of the Edmonton show that Guns N' Roses played in March of 1993, which there had never been any photos previously seen. So there's a whole review, and there's a whole bunch of newspaper articles I've got included on my website. You guys can go check out at gnrcentral.com. Now, turning to some Duff Punk Rock McKagan news, we got an interview with Duff that he did recently on the radio, and he talked to Planet Rock, and he talked about how the Troubadour show that Guns N' Roses did, like the first show with the 3 main members, was pretty nerve-wracking. He said, I've got to say, and I can't really say it enough, just the fact that we got together way before that and communicated and talked would have a lasting effect on me personally, he said. Then we thought, okay, well, let's try some gigs. Coachella wants us to play. That's 2 weekends. We can do that. Why don't we do something on April 1st, April Fool's Day? Announce it maybe with a question mark. But Axl, third song in, breaks his foot at the Troubadour, a nerve-wracking thing that show, because it was the first time back, and then there was a monitor thing. I saw it. He's pretty athletic, too. He can bounce around and do stuff. He slipped on that thing and on the mic, and he goes, I think I broke my foot. But he got on and finished the set, and I'm like, okay, maybe he sprained it. No, but he broke his foot in 6 places, but we continued on, and he wanted to continue on, and I think it was a call to arms for him. He continued by saying, singing those songs sitting down, I don't know if anybody out there is listening as a singer. I realized at that point that the guy's become a master. His warm-up regime, which is an hour and a half of warm-up thing, and then being able to sing those songs sitting down, and then his warm-down routine, he'd become a master, and maybe he always was, and I didn't notice it before. But the amount of work he puts into a gig, it's gym, warm-up for an hour and a half, do 3.5 hour show, warm down, and then Duff said, I'm ready in bed. But yeah, go for it. We did 159 shows, I think. So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.